The ancient Stoics aimed to be resilient towards the things beyond their control and were steadfast in their pursuit of virtue. In the Stoic sense, true goodness requires mental toughness. We need to be strong enough to control destructive desires, choose virtuous activities over vulgarity, and stay anchored in the present moment. Mental toughness can help us live better lives, achieve our goals, and navigate through tough times. In this video, I'll share insights from ancient Stoic texts on how to develop this mental strength. You're more powerful than a god when it comes to your own faculty. Seneca and Socrates died in similar ways. Both were sentenced to death, and in both cases their execution involved consuming poison. What stands out most is the equanimity with which they faced their deaths. Death is just another phenomenon beyond our control, as nature creates and takes life at will. The same applies to losing loved ones, being offended, or facing injustice. Nature controls the external world, not us. This realization might evoke a sense of powerlessness, but it also highlights our greatest strength: control over our own faculty. This power is the essence of mental toughness and a muscle that can be trained. Complete control over our actions, as far as it stretches in a given moment, makes our will untouchable, even by the gods. People can harm or humiliate us, but we maintain control over our reasoning and the actions that follow. Epictetus pointed out that people can influence his life only to a certain extent, the realm outside of him. He said, "I must die. Must I then die groaning too? I must be fettered and wailing too? I must go into exile. Does anyone then keep me from going with a smile, cheerful and serene? Tell your secrets. I say not a word, for this is under my control, but I will fetter you." What is that you say, man? Fetter me? My leg you will fetter, but my moral purpose not even Zeus himself has power to overcome. Side note, I'll soon publish a book on becoming resilient to what others say, from insults to differing opinions, using philosophical ideas. I'll keep you updated. 2. Laziness and procrastination are unnatural. As humans, we've never been so comfortable, but too much comfort can lead to stagnation and the deterioration of the human spirit, as observed by Marcus Aurelius, the emperor of the world's most powerful empire. The following may not be for everyone, as it's based on Stoic beliefs about nature, which I've covered in a separate video. The Stoics aimed to live in accordance with nature. Our human nature has set limits, which vary per person, on how much sleep, food, and movement we need to function properly. Many people who spend days on the couch watching Netflix with a bucket of ice cream do so because it feels nice and comfy. But according to Marcus Aurelius, this is not the natural way of living for a human being, and therefore it's wrong. He said, "So you were born to feel nice instead of doing things and experiencing them? Don't you see the plants, the birds, the ants and spiders and bees going about their individual tasks, putting the world in order as best they can? And you're not willing to do your job as a human being? Why aren't you running to do what your nature demands?" The Stoics believed that if you loved yourself, you would also love your nature. It's your nature, this inner flame, that urges you to make something of your life in a virtuous manner. An antidote to laziness is the cultivation of courage, a Stoic virtue that includes endurance, confidence, high-mindedness, cheerfulness, and industriousness. These states contribute to eudaimonia, which can be loosely translated as flourishing, or the Stoic concept of happiness. Recognizing that laziness and procrastination are unnatural and that we are born to contribute to the whole, or putting the world in order, can be a huge mental boost. Simply put, we feel our best when we flourish, not when we're lazy and stagnant.